What if I told you there's a temple so enormous, it's actually bigger than an entire country? Well, today, that's where we're going. We're about to explore one of the most incredible structures on Earth, the Sri Ranganathaswamy Temple. So to really wrap your head around the scale here, let's start with a little comparison. Most of us think of Vatican City as this massive religious hub, right? Well, get this. The Sri Ranganathaswamy Temple covers a mind-boggling 156 acres. It absolutely dwarfs the Vatican's 110 acres. That's not just a temple, folks. That's a statement. So where is this unbelievable place? We're heading to Srirangam in Tamil Nadu, India. This is the home of the world's largest functioning Hindu temple, and it's dedicated to Lord Ranganatha, who is a reclining form of the great deity Vishnu. Okay, but to really truly appreciate the size, you have to see the numbers. And believe me, they are just staggering. So let's dive in and break down the pure scale of this complex. So it all starts with that big number, 156 acres. To put that into perspective for you, that's the size of more than 115 American football fields. It's so immense, it feels less like a building and more like its own little town. Now imagine you're walking around inside. If you were to walk down every single corridor in this complex end to end, you would cover 10 kilometers. That's like running a whole charity fun run, but you've never leave the temple walls. And for anyone who's into tracking their fitness, that 10-kilometer journey, that works out to roughly 13,000 steps. You could hit your daily step goal and still have more of the temple to explore. The sheer physical size is just incredible. But here's the thing. All that incredible space isn't just empty courtyards. The way this complex is designed is completely unique. It's not just a temple. In so many ways, it's a living, breathing city. The whole place is built as 7 concentric enclosures. They're called prakarams. Think of it like layers of an onion, or maybe better, a spiritual journey. You start on the outside in enclosure number 7, and as you pass through each wall, you get deeper and deeper, closer and closer to the sacred heart of the temple right in the center. And this is where it gets really wild. The outer 2 enclosures, they aren't just temple grounds. They are a bustling town with shops, restaurants, people's homes. It's only when you get to those inner 5 enclosures that you're in the purely sacred space. It's this seamless blend of daily life and the divine. Just amazing. Okay, so we've been looking at the layout on the ground. Now I want you to look up, way up, because dominating the skyline are the temple's most iconic features, these magnificent gateway towers known as gopurams. And we're not talking about just 1 or 2 of these things. Nope. The complex has 21 of them. Each and every one of them is a towering work of art, covered in thousands of unbelievably intricate sculptures of gods and myths. They're just masterpieces. The main gopuram, the Raja Gopuram, is an absolute giant. I mean, just look at this comparison. It stands at almost 240 feet. That makes it a full 100 feet taller than the famous India Gate in New Delhi. It's a landmark in its own right. Now, what's so cool is that this place isn't just frozen in time. It's a living document. Every stone here tells a story from centuries of history. Let's take a little trip back in time and see how different empires have literally built upon each other right here. You see, what's so remarkable about this temple is that it's basically been under construction for centuries. That massive main gopuram we just saw, they only finished building it in 1987. Yeah, you heard me right, 1987. This is an ancient site that's still growing. Because it's been evolving for so long, the temple we see today isn't the work of just one dynasty. No way. It's this incredible fusion of contributions from some of South India's greatest empires. We're talking the Cholas, the Pandyas, the Hoysalas, and the Vijayanagara Empire. Each one came in and left their own unique stamp on it. It's exactly why one source described the temple so perfectly. They said, its every single stone is a symbol of India's history and art. You could honestly spend your whole life here, and you still wouldn't uncover every single story that's carved into these walls. So all of this leaves us with one final thought. We often think of history as something stuck in a book, but when you look at a place like Sri Ranganathaswamy, this living city, this ever-evolving sanctuary, it just makes you wonder, right? Can a building do more than just stand there? Can it actually keep history alive for all of us to watch?